Our short video today brings you DOCA use number one of the many fixes a company in financial stress can achieve using a deed of company arrangement, or a DOCA. Remember, a DOCA is the legal mechanism for the restructuring plan implemented at the end of a voluntary administration period. Let's consider an example. Company A runs a mining services business in the midst of performing a number of contracts, some bigger than others. Most are performing well, but a large one is not. Its costs are significantly higher than planned, to the point that performing the works is putting the entire business in a loss position and potentially at risk of failing. One possible solution could be selling the business to a related entity and bringing across all of the company's assets with the exception of the loss-making contract and liquidating the company at the end. That strategy might sound good at a high level, but is likely impractical. Reasons include difficulties with transferring key contracts, determining the fair market price for the transaction, and because the new entity will likely be financially exposed to the old one. A cleaner approach could be placing the company in voluntary administration. The moratorium that follows prevents stakeholders and most creditors from reaching in and interfering with the company. A restructuring plan is designed that involves terminating the loss-making contract and dealing with the damages claim arising from the repudiation. Other key contracts are likely kept intact. The plan is turned into a DOCA proposal and submitted to creditors who, in the absence of a better alternative, approve it. The plan is then converted to a legal agreement that binds all creditors and is ready for implementation. When the DOCA is fully carried out, the relevant debts of the company are extinguished, the loss-making contract will have been removed, and the business can continue as it did before. The restructure is finished. In summary, what we've done is used a deed of company arrangement to remove the toxic part of a business, a part that might otherwise have caused the business to fail. Voluntary administration and the DOCA that followed kept the business intact and prevented interference by other parties. With the company protected, the directors could develop and execute their restructuring plan. This solution can also apply to situations where the problem is not a contract, but instead a poor performing division or location. Now, we've only hit the highlights today. The administration and DOCA process comprises other elements we can take you through and carefully manage. Avior Consulting has acted as voluntary administrator for many companies. We've also administered and helped design many DOCAs. To better understand how voluntary administration and a DOCA can apply to your situation, contact us for a free, no obligation discussion.